baisser ça. Quelques secondes, on va le pousser ailleurs, voilà. Salut à tous et à toutes, c'est Bergus, on se retrouve pour une nouvelle. Voilà. Je sais pas ce que j'ai fait, c'est pas grave. On se retrouve pour un nouveau live sur dogma 2. Et je vous avais promis hier soir live, mais vu comme il faisait chaud, j'ai un peu zappé et je suis endormi. Comme la journée d'aujourd'hui, bref. Et je me suis rendu compte en regardant mes anciennes vidéos sur le jeu que j'avais tout simplement raté la zone où je pouvais entrer par la zone. Dans le royaume dans le repère des voleurs. Bref, donc on va y retourner vite fait et on va faire les épreuves. Juste avant, je regarde un truc. Là, s'il te plaît, merci. Et je vais... Voilà. Donc on est bon. C'est parti. Allez, on change la dernière sauvegarde. Ça fait un moment que j'ai pas joué. Du coup, je vais être encore un peu rouillé. Je vais avoir du mal à mettre mes trucs en place. Mais bon, c'est pas grave. Ah ouais, il y avait Johnny qui était... Je suis un peu mal au point aussi.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Alors, faut que je me rappelle les touches pour courir. Ça, c'est pour courir. Ok. Non. Comment il a fait pour choper? Merci. Quand même. Sinon, il faut que je retrouve... Alors, SO, mais local. Le quartier, je l'ai dépassé, super.
Be of import.
Faut que je me soigne un peu, que je réorganise mon inventaire aussi, c'est vrai. Bref, allez. C'est juste là. J'ai failli mourir.
To break the law is to be thrown in jail. I have no issue falling asleep.
Voilà, on se repose tranquillement. Voilà, on va aussi faire le vide de notre inventaire, déposer. Parce qu'on est un peu chargé aussi, hein. Faut qu'on se le dise. On va déposer tout ça. Ça. Œil de tigre, on va faire ça plus tard. Lettre pliée, on va laisser. Ça aussi, ça. On va prendre ça. Ça va garder sur nous. Il y avait un comme ça, rusty patate aussi. On va laisser comme ça. Hop là. Alors, hop. C'est bon, allez. Du coup, on est un peu plus léger. Et du coup, on va repartir pour la zone de... truc, mais juste avant, on va aller recruter encore des nouveaux coéquipiers. Allez.
I've a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I hope I can count on you in a scrape.
Voilà, un nouveau chevalier.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use cure if ever you've need of an ear to listen.
Allez.
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness spores can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time
On va
will
sortir.
even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
Alors, du coup. Village sans nom, hein, qu'il faut qu'on aille. Est-ce que je peux mettre un truc spécial là-dessus? Et il faut qu'on aille sur la droite. Allez, c'est parti. On peut pas y aller par voyage rapide au village sans nom, du coup. Oui, donc ce dont ils croient parler les pions actuellement, c'est la plague, la peste des dragons, peste
How
draconique.
many women we count among our number? And I've no objections. Goblins approach! Shame I've no advantage against the trade. Are we all in the same boat? When hard, be sure to avoid open rain.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still...
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that it's important. Shall I lead the way? Have my protection.
Why would someone do such a thing?
L'âme du bûcher, quand j'aurai l'occasion, j'arrêterai. Allez, alors, est-ce que c'est par là? C'est là le grand... Le tour que je dois... Enfin, le pont que je dois prendre. Hop là. Allez, on continue d'avancer. Oui, ça, le jeu, et aussi le fait que... on peut couper par là si j'arrive à pas se traverser. Et je peux pas passer à travers la montagne. Bref. Ça et le fait que j'ai récemment acheté fait un achat. Ah, un coffre. Bon.
My magics are at your disposal.
Est-ce que je peux... Merci. Je les loot quand même. Oui, ça et aussi que j'ai acheté du coup la Switch 2. Et quelques jeux qui allaient avec. Hein. Je vais être honnête.
I am sorry.
You'll have to manage on your own. I've got my hands full.
Quel idiot.
Might there be aught over there? Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Elle a sauté dans le vide, cette idiote.
Serve us well. Are you certain you can manage it? 'Tis an awfully long shot. This is just the sort of place that begs exploring. We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed. Fear not, 'tis well in hand.
Where do you think you're going, eh? Come on! Don't drag me! Stop! Think you can run? Come on! Don't
Most impressive, Master. A few more victories like that and we'll have them running for the hills.
Tony dégrisant, ok. Ouch.
Let me be the one to collect it.
Je suis en moyen, bon. Stylé. Oh.
Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself. This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it.
Bon, allez, c'est parti. C'était vraiment une bonne trouvaille cet endroit. 2700. Oh. On va bientôt pouvoir s'acheter la tenue des brigands. Allez.
It is a fair reward.
Je vais transférer des trucs un petit peu à mes pions. Alors, ça c'est quoi? Je lui donne ça. Ah, trop loin.
We cannot complain.
Morpion, dépêche-toi de te ramener ici.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Il va falloir que... Ah ouais, mais j'ai ça. J'ai ça qui me... Ouais, mais lui... J'ai ça qui m'empêche de marcher bien correctement.
You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye?
Non, j'attends juste que mon pion y arrive. Pour que je puisse le délaisser d'un petit bagage là. Voilà. Alors, je suis où maintenant? On n'est plus très loin. Ok.
There, Master, harpies.
Allez, c'est parti.
How might we approach your site? Why don't we go take a look?
Oh!
With this, my magics are yours to wield.
Alors.
Need my aid? You must try to free yourself. If you would, a well-aimed strike right where it hurts.
Sérieusement. Je vais bien.
Of course! The fight would have been lost without you, Arisen.
Ouais, je sais pas pourquoi il s'est déchaîné tout d'un coup. Mais bon, c'est pas grave.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things. Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Bon, moi on est passé niveau 22. C'est déjà bien. Voilà.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? As quiet as a milk.
Allez. Voilà, juste là, vous avez un endroit où on peut
I
descendre.
would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone.
Et voici. Parfait.
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up. Dear me. You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you. You see, his real name is Dara. He was one of us, once. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. That all you wanted to ask? What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet in favor of the arisen. Anyway, most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. We send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. Anyone that complacent has got no business being a thief. We only train the rare few who make it here. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar on his chest to pose as the... And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now, still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in a lap of luxury after me thinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owed. Now, that all you wanted to ask? Aye. Till next time, then.
You're the one, then?
This bodes...
Whatever it is, I'll thank you to leave.
You're here. I've been...
Not half bad! Not half bad!
Thank you, sir.
That's quite enough!
I'm in no mood for talk.
Master, pray let me know beforehand if we are to meet somewhere different. Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
Well met, sir. How do come again?
Donc voilà, on a récupéré ce que je voulais récupérer ici. Donc maintenant, on n'aura plus besoin de revenir ici à l'avenir. Ceci étant dit, j'aimerais voir... Bon, ici, c'est forcément un cul-de-sac parce que l'autre côté a été complètement détruit. Donc maintenant, on peut retourner. Là d'où on vient.
It is rather narrow here. Be on your guard.
We ought to hasten our steps, lest we find ourselves trapped.
Ah, j'avais oublié ça. Merci.
Watch out for the choppers!
Enfoiré.
This spell will empower you with elemental magic.
Allez. sont pas fait long feu.
Another statue. Aught within me yearns to climb it. Let us make our way over to it while 'tis in our sights.
Si vous voulez. De toute façon, on n'est pas pressé. Ah, monsieur le Griffon qui est là. Que j'avais quasiment buté la dernière fois. Et donc? Et donc?
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Oh, Plunder.
I should tell you, there's a forgotten rift stone nearby. I found it beyond the rift. Shall we go there now?
Non.
Nice moving shot. It'd look better on me, though.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Shall we seek out the young man from the other day? Allow me to show you.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
I'll not be done in my life.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Voilà. Facile à envoyer bouler. Là, il y a une rift spawn. Voilà, juste activé. Voilà.
The sun's light has grown dim. Ears pricked. 'Twill be difficult to pinpoint distant foes by sight alone.
Donc on va pouvoir s'équiper des dernières compétences de voleur. Et aussi avec tout leur connard d'acheter la tenue en fait.
Come to think of it, the private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
How are we to get through this door?
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
J'arrive de suite.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. I've just remembered. There was another matter we were to attend to hereabouts. Was there not? When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
I'm nodding off where I stand. This place is
Over here, if you please. The one we seek isn't here. Perchance we've come at the wrong time.
This is the wrong time of day for what we have in mind. Best we set out again later.
There is much we ought to tend to. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. Ah, but of course. I surmise your majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces, and all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, your majesty.
That thief maester's a capable sort. I'd wager this will make life rather difficult for the Queen Regent.
Allez.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? I'm in no hurry to leave.
Might as well take it. Look while you're here. Ray, stop by again soon.
Need anything?
Welcome, and quality is what you need if you want to survive.
Voilà. Écorcheuse. Parfaite.
Hope to see you again. Fancy a look at... My wares. Welcome, and quality is what you need if you want to... survive. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Alors du coup, mes quêtes, mission. Alors suivez le mendiant au fil de la journée et tâchez de découvrir où il tire son argent.
How might I be of service?
This really...
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Places such as this nourish the
Here I can let down my hair.
Welcome.
Take opportunities as they come, I say.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad. Glad to assist you.
Always a pleasure.
Whatever am I to do?
Look as long as you please.
Now, where was I?
Je vais vendre tout ça. Hein. J'ai oublié qu'on nous chargeait plein d'items. Ça va être l'horreur.
Alas, 'twould seem I've taken on too much. Let us make haste for the nearest town. I'd rather sell our pickings at market than toss them aside.
Ouais, clairement là je vais toujours vendre.
How might I be of service?
Je suis surchargé à mort. Je suis surchargé.
Need anything? Might as well take a look.
Alors, voyons voir.
Look while you're... Stop by again soon.
Nothing caught your eye? Ugh.
Need anything? Stop by again soon. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Je vais aller dormir à ma maison.
Heavens forfend.
Je peux en enlever un. Allez.
Getting proper rest. Our adventure continues. Off we go then.
Ready to forge on?
Alors d'abord,
How am I to pay these debts? Not
Hoi, friend! There's something I've come to understand during my stolen hours exploring. Every last resident in this city is wholeheartedly devoted to living out their lives. It seems a simple observation, I know, but to me, 'twas a revelation, for it made me painfully aware of my own position. Can this existence of mine even be called living when I am so doted upon by my mother? I want to live a life I can proudly call my own, and to achieve it with all that my heart desires. I tire of enduring my mother's coddling, and of having to mind every twitch in her face in order to appease her. Looking at this box, it fills me with courage. 'Tis proof that I am not my mother's servant to be willed about as she pleases. 'Tis something I obtained of my own will. Though it came to me through you, of course. Pray, take this with my thanks. 'Tis now I'd best be off. I may not be able to wander the city again for some time. There's aught I would do. Thus I cannot say when next, though I feel sure we shall in time. Till then, take care, friend.
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it...
excusez-moi, j'ai rigolé off micro. J'ai rigolé parce que regardez un petit peu cet équipement. C'est justement ce dont j'ai besoin pour infiltrer le palais.
Not a burden upon the lad. I knew it to be so.
Bon, du coup, bah pour cette boîte dorée, Et là, il faut qu'on file un petit peu.
My tale entertain you?
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
Much appreciated.
On va rester là, on va apprendre de ce qui se passe. Hein. C'est lui qu'il faut qu'on regarde. Hein. On va aller dans mission.
Got to sell off what I can while I'm in town.
A tad rowdy, but I shan't complain.
Got to press on. There's much needs doing.
I'm in fine fettle today.
They shan't be able to take their eyes off
The
me.
other day, I chanced to see a most resplendent ox cart on the high road. Now, that's not so strange, but guess who I saw riding in it? Poor little Daphne. I doubted my eyes, I did. And rightly so, as it turned out to be a young boy. The resemblance was so uncanny, I mistook him for her. Gave me a right shock, let me tell you. Seems I'm not the only one who's
Dead on my
busy
feet,
to rest.
but much to do yet.
Always another errand to see to.
I worked hard today. I worked hard today. I think I've earned a rest.
You've had fun to brighten my day.
Whatever am I to do?
Take it easy today. My knees are acting up.
Giving me an achy back.
Et on attend.
My bed calls and I shan't resist.
Now this is a conundrum.
Now, this is a place to forget one's troubles.
If I could, I'd never leave.
Places such as this nourish the spirit.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
This really is fine craftsmanship. This part's a little different as well.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Oh, I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these bows. Those of other races differ so in design from our... That's all 'tis, mind. Curiosity. And even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. It would be unseemly for an elf to aspire to such a thing. No matter how they fascinate me, 'tisn't to be.
How might I be of... Are you in the market for something in particular? Always a pleasure.
Allez, prends ton...
These foreign bows do so intrigue me.
Voilà.
You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. I would gladly accept it. You have my gratitude. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect. Such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. I suppose that comes from using different materials. Why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow not of elven make. I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failing. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so. That it might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, I understand.
Business could be better, but I'm scraping by. Fancy a look at my wares? I'm in fine fettle today.
Haste makes
Suppose that's enough for
a woman half my age.
Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to find a way to reach it.
And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters with frightful mystique. In the north of Vermund is our curious tale staged, where ventured a hero off left off the page. He delved into a temple of baleful feature, only to be confronted by a four-legged creature. But when our hero drew his blade, unto him a demand was made. And who the asker? Why, the beast! An uncanny affair, to say the least. Yet there was no time for shock and dismay, as "Answer my riddle," did the fearsome thing say. The trickery was clear. To respond meant certain doom. For in the midst of his answer, he'd doubtless be consumed. So a mighty attack did our hero dispense, to conquer his foe and banish it thence. With a single strike was the towering beast repelled, to quail in fear at the mortal strength it beheld. Such is the legacy of Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day.
I am determined to dust the shelves.
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen. No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Well met, sir. How might I be of... Always a pleasure. Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Do come again. Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Places such as this are real treasures.
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, have leapt, uneasy in my line of business.
I fear I've naught useful to share.
While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well? We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
It's just another day, same as the one
A
before.
tad rowdy, but I shan't complain.
What should I get up to?
Ooh, stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper. I might nod off if I'm not careful.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
out today.
It's been a hard day.
Might as well.
Welcome.
It's one of life's great times, this place.
I'm a bit scared to see you tomorrow.
Can't help but see a turncoat in every face.
Always another errand to see to. I do like
I'm nodding off where I stand.
It is quiet about.
All this patrolling does a number on my
Such
shoulders.
quietude is a blessing.
I don't know what to do.
There's a calm in the air. I can't go on like this.
What should I do?
Not my kind of place.
And nary a coin to show for it.
Oh, it's not right. The doctor examined him afore, yet e'er since he came here, he's only gotten...
I understand. There is no medicine I am caring for. However, mayhap convalescent.
Oh!
Dear.
All right, he's...
I will look after him.
This looks as good a place as any.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
It's so dull when there's nothing to do.
For a fight. And as sharp as this.
'Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace would...
Rejoice, my darling, for your Albert is returned.
Welcome home, dear.
I spend my days spinning yarns, only to come home to a wife for whose radiance I have no words. If
Oh, you bold-faced flatterer. Oh, well...
Listen up, you lot. Albert, king of beggars, has come to quench your thirsts. Aye, the ale's on me tonight, so drink up, my friends. Drink your fill.
Is it true? Only, I seem to recall, just be sure you play a fellow Drake or two, and all you need of me.
Will this take long? I've ought to be doing.
Ladies and gentlemen, I beg a...
Well, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Well, I ne'er. I end up feeling after a day of rest.
What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. Oh.
Well, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Impressive. Interested in my wares? If I sleep on my woes.
Oi there! The ale flows aplenty here, courtesy of yours truly. So ne'er mind your coin purse. Drink your fill, my
Well, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of... Well, I ne'er. Interested in my wares?
This ain't my problem.
What would you of me? Oi there! So ne'er mind your coin purse.
Well, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of... Well, I ne'er.
What would you of me?
Interested in my wares? Drag my arse out of not my kind of place, this.
Time to be.
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Pleasure doing business with you.
Go on, have a look.
Maybe I'll keep right
Let him
here.
try and stop me. You don't look like...
I'm always willing to lend a hand.
Interested in my wares?
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Whatever am I to do? Maybe I'll make myself.
Not game enough to hang about here.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Also, I've learned.
What should I do?
You!
All this patrolling.
I'm not accustomed to speaking with strangers in the street. I'm not accustomed to speak. It's been a hot day.
Mayhap I'll seek out the town and collect it.
That's your net. I've more time than I know how to spend.
A lonely place. But not without its charms.
If you must go off on your own,
You are the Arisen. Follow me!
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next
There's no powerful point.
best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious.
Have you heard the news? The new recruits are to be sent out to Melv. Melv, I say? I'm not sure who gave the orders, but I'd like to know what they were thinking. It's beyond my ken.
I wish the minister would be more careful. 'Tis no concern of ours.
Posted outside his chambers with him
I'll hear no
everywhere.
more of this tittle-tattle, thank you. Pray focus on the task at hand.
Aye, it happened just yesterday, in fact. Put me in the right state when I saw the door unguarded. Still, I suppose there's not much to worry about. It's not as if we let thieves wander around the palace, eh?
Sometimes I wonder if I'm... Tis a thankless job, this.
Tis best you move up. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Wonder if anyone would notice if I'm mistraining.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother.
Here's a ring, there'll be no such peace. Let me talk. I'll take the night watch of the desperate.
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace. How did you...
goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, it is you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. Is that all you have to say for yourself? 'Tis sweet of you to mind your manners, but such niceties won't get you far with me. Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and should you have the gold for it.
The masquerade is already underway, sir. 'Twill be a long night.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored.
Keep my arm strong and my mind sharp.
Our first sovereign in decades.
I shan't let anything.
I hope the sovereign shall be well enough to dance anon.
I suppose I avail myself of the victuals. I'll have to remember this place.
Is this fast truly to the sovereign's taste?
Now, we who are gathered here are not.
Such cheap drink. It is not at all to my taste.
I'm sure I can handle this.
Mayhap I'll come here when I've a day to myself.
Quiet at last.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
Might we not complete our delivery while we're here?
A simple word of thanks would make our labours feel...
Shall we report this development to Captain Brant? We shall await you here, Master.
Thankless job, this.
I regret to inform you that there is no masquerade.
I'm in fine fashion. Got to face it. No one's coming to my rescue. Here's hoping there'll be no trouble.
Surely I'm overdue a day
Quiet
off.
at last.
Hubris is man's worst enemy.
The masquerade is already underway.
I'll have someone fetch me a cup of tea.
One last push.
Sir, how can I be of assistance?
Weren't you listening? I told you to get lost.
Beg pardon, sir, but I'm on duty at present.
They're the same. Tired faces in the same.
Must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on it.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what you like.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is not but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
That's not happening.
That's it. I've had enough.
Pray let me make it out of this in one.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Our party is united. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
What's this? Come to admire my sculpture. Ho, ho! If only my collect... Alas, the sand would wound my... If you're curious, the man's home is located...
Who might have the answers we need? Shall we ask around? There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. I say we collect as much as we can carry.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
Here I can let down my...
We have arrived.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and its neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this Godsway? I will investigate these matters as best I can, only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot, and ere it slips my mind. Pray.
Phases. Now there's a name to remember.
As a reward for you will of course require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that your Majesty return once you've procured such attire. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. He seems a man of import. And pray, allow me to investigate.
So the false sovereign, Queen Regent Disa, and this Phasus fellow are all working together. Quite the sordid trio, eh? How very peculiar.
Shall we see how our village fares of late, Master?
Bon, on va retourner
Follow
au
me,
Havre parce que je
Master.
pense que ça fera
I
faire
shall guide you to the location.
assez jour. Je...
Well, now isn't this lucky? Someone
Par
who knows
contre-
the way.
Bon allez, on va faire les fous, on va y aller de nuit. Allez. C'est parti, faut qu'on aille vers le nord du coup. Et du coup, c'est parti. Donc attention parce que les monstres qui rôdent sont différents et bien plus puissants. Et donc du coup,
Follow me, if you would.
allez, suis-moi. Enfin, je te suis. Et j'ai raté la sortie. Bref. Allez, on va continuer jusqu'au Havre. Allez.
Words fail to capture the awe I feel standing atop this bridge.
It must be very old. I wonder when it was built. There's a shorter path we might take now. Allow me to show you.
My magics are at your disposal. Keep on like that and we'll be done here soon enough. A resounding success.
There wasn't, patient man.
Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard? They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day. I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you're like to stumble ere long.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed. Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful.
I'll carefully conserve my strength.
Yon chest lies just beyond our reach. I can divine no way to reach it.